We're about 100 people now. We're an international company through our last acquisition you guys might have read about called Vitam, which is a digital marketing company in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, we've been expanding the business, growing the different product lines really around this moniker of audience development or driving audiences. And our whole thesis really is to be the most diversified company in the online video space. So what people used to know us as primarily a social video company. In fact, we were doing an interview here a year ago. We've now expanded the business into a publisher marketing business, into running our own properties, into the production of original web video content and web series. You might have read about the Jamie Kennedy project, and also into mobile. We've been in this business, me in particular, for over a decade, and AlphaBird's been at this for now about 2.5 years. You know, we looked at that business 2 years ago. If you went around and talked to people in the industry in original web video, you would hear things like Lonely Girl 15 and a handful of other projects. Now, almost every single producer that we talk to, studio, A or B, C-list talent, et cetera, all have an original video project in development, or they're working on more ambitious ones like an entire series. So our thesis is that the industry has really come of age. And we said to ourselves, if the industry around original web video has come of age, how does AlphaBird play there, given that we're an audience and a monetization company focused on video? So anyway, long story short is that we're in the original web video production business because all the key metrics are there. Usage is there, people are watching tons of online videos. If you look at tablet usage, 18% of all online videos are now happening on tablets. And bandwidth is there, the creation of original web video, the costs for doing it are there. So all those pieces are in place, and that's what we're doing. We're going in, we're in Hollywood. We hired the guys, or did kind of a mini acqui-hire of the guys at Endemol, which is an award-winning digital video production team. They run our LA office, and we're basically down there doing deals and creating original programming. So if you saw the press on this Jamie Kennedy program, that's what happened. We created a show with Jamie called Judge Jamie. It's actually really funny. It was based on a character of his that he had in the Jamie Kennedy experiment. And I think there's a lot of this going on. You've got a lot of projects in Hollywood that couldn't get done for one reason or another on TV or in film, in most cases because it's just so freaking expensive. Now, with all those things I talked about earlier and the metrics being there for online video, you've got all these really original, creative projects that people want to do. And Jamie wanted to do it. He has a following already. He has a program or an episode within Jamie Kennedy Experiment called Judge Jamie, where he plays all these different judges, and it's like a reality courtroom drama. But the bottom line is we're able to produce an original project with him that he conceptualized and wanted to create. We produced that with him at a very low cost. And what's really cool is that we did an entire season, 25 episodes. And think about what it would cost to do a television pilot. And it's a fraction of the cost. So our model is specifically, we're an audience company, so that's what we do for a living. So we're getting paid all day long across different business lines to drive audience for our clients, whether we're the client for our own properties, or whether a media company is the client, or whether a brand or an agency is the client. It's irrelevant to us. So that's our business. I mean, from the beginning, when we started this company, and I came from that world of the online ad network world, we started this business with a platform called Flight, which is, think of it as a very sophisticated media buying platform. And we've been building and building and building upon that. And some people refer to us as like a poor man's Google, which I thought was actually one of the greatest compliments I've heard on the business today. And that's it, it's really sophisticated media buying. We build businesses on top of that. So this plugs right into that, which is, you create a show, you build a website for it, and we're an audience company. So we know how to drive audience, and we know how to monetize that audience. And so when you have those three things, you kind of have the trifecta, or at least that's our assumption. Well, we actually view it as original web video production, either for the client, so we have partners who are now looking to use us to develop original programming for them, and then to help them to do audience and monetization, or we're the client. We're running our own property, so we build a property for Jamie Kennedy. He wants to build a brand around this show, and that's what's so exciting. I think there's a ton of projects out there in Hollywood, and that's why we have an office down there now, is going out and doing those types of original productions that you would not normally see on TV. So really what it is a bottoms-up strategy. If you look at the old Hollywood model, where we invest all this time and money, et cetera, trying to get Bruce Willis to go do a TV show or to go do an original film that's going to cost $100 million. Now you have a bottoms-up model, which is so exciting, meaning that you can develop productions at a low cost, you can get great quality talent involved, and they may take a bit of risk in the sense that they'll invest their time and kind of ownership in the project as well. And you can build small, and if it works, you have an entire season, and you start driving audience, and people start to like this program, then you go bottoms up. You essentially now have the platform to do a second season, or you can license the show internationally, or it could go to cable, or it could go to television, or it could become a film one day. So I think we're going to see more and more of that.